I want to just have a small conversation a little bit about why I haven't posted and why I'll probably not be posting in the near future either. And it's really sad that I am saying that because I love making videos and posting them. But yeah, it is what it is. So the thing is, I was a full-time YouTuber and content creator and working for clients even for a few years, but now I'm not anymore. Since September, I decided to go back to university and start a degree. The degree is called Radiology Technology, and that's where you learn about how to make photos again, but of patients this time, not clients. X-ray photos of broken bones and of the organs and all that kind of stuff. So now that means I'm in the second semester. And it's been quite stressful. That's the reason why I haven't uploaded so much. But I also wanted to talk a little bit about why it's actually a good thing overall that I haven't uploaded so much, because there might be some of you out there which are struggling a bit with this whole YouTube thing. Like whenever I make one of these videos and upload it online, one of the first things that you feel after hitting upload is a kind of emptiness, because you've put yourself out there. You've said your piece, you've said what you wanted, you've shared it with the world. You feel empty because what you had inside, your thoughts and what you were feeling about a certain topic, or let's say if you're making travel films, you wanted to capture a feeling on somewhere of a place that you saw and you wanted to share it, and then once you share it, like, what do you have left inside? That's the kind of emptiness I find. So then you start searching for the next thing, the next inspiration that you can share with the world. You start observing, and especially with the algorithms and everything of short form video, but even long form, you are kind of under pressure to post, because the more you post, the more your channel gets viewed. Yeah, that feeling was a bit hard to live with. So what are some things that I've realized right now that I'm a student again? It was very lonely before, and that's quite a hard one. Maybe you've heard other YouTubers say this before, but it's really true. It is a very lonely job, because you're having the idea alone, you're doing the script alone, you're filming it alone, you're editing alone, you're posting it, maybe sharing it with some close friends that you have in your life, and then the rest is just the people that are interested to watch it on the internet. So you guys. And I have no words really. That it's super amazing that you watch my videos. Like, don't get me wrong, but you don't get much communication through that. And you're spending most of the time on screens, because also most of the new ideas that you get are from the same platforms that you post on. Now that I'm a student again, it's not like that, because we've kind of managed to form a group there at the university. We see each other almost every day, and it's like a in-person relationship with the teachers as well when we're learning things. The second thing that I realized that has helped me to get out of this emptiness feeling that you might sometimes have as a content creator is that sometimes being on your own and deciding what to do for yourself, even though it's great and amazing and awesome, it can make you a bit lazy, let's say. Because now that I've started to study this degree, there's things in there which I wouldn't just out of nowhere get myself to study. For example, Medizinphysik, I'm translating it from German, medical physics. But that's a subject that we have at uni. I would never just get myself to study it on my own time. But studying it now that I'm doing this degree has helped me understand things a bit differently. I've gotten some new information about it, about how X-rays work with our body, for example, and learning that and then having an exam and then passing that exam, it gives you kind of a positive feedback, which is much better than you get when you just post a video on YouTube and, let's say, at least for the first few days or weeks or months, no one watches it. It kind of motivates you to move forward. You're part of a system with a bunch of other people, which are other students, and you're trying to get through this thing together. And you learn things in the meantime, which you kind of force yourself to learn, and not just because you want to. Because that's kind of how it is with our passion for cameras. We learn things that we like, that we find interesting, but it's very difficult to force ourselves to learn something that we don't like, because we also don't know where to search for that in the first place. We have to figure that out. I had made a list with some bullet points that I wanted to share with you, so that I don't just talk here forever and talk in circles. Yes, very important, burnout. I've experienced that before. It's when you feel like what you're doing is not bringing you anywhere, but you're still putting a lot of work in, and at the emptiness feeling of putting yourself out there and then having to find something else to get inspiration from so that you can share that again. That can lead to burnout. And you've heard a lot of people talk about burnout, and that's something that hasn't happened to me recently since I started posting on YouTube. And on Instagram I've started paying much attention a long time ago. I'm just posting whatever I want whenever I want. And I have to say, it's also important. It's not like I haven't done things, so I haven't been doing much like I was before right now. Actually, I think I've done more things right now than I have before, but just the burnout is not there. Because the emptiness, the empty feeling isn't there. There's some kind of progress. I'm on the second semester now. I passed all the exams before. I passed like 5 exams in like 3 weeks. That's some actual progress that I'm doing. Whereas with YouTube, it's like, okay, I'm working to grow my channel, but there is no clear rules to that. You just have to adapt all the time. And you put in a lot of work, but often it's not rewarded. The algorithm is kind of your boss. That's another thing. I don't want the algorithm to be my boss. I don't want to be pressured to create things that I don't want to create. I didn't like doing that, and I tried not to do that, but the less you do that, the less views you get often as well. You also see on YouTube that people that have blown up, that have gotten a lot of views and attention by being authentic, but those are the exception and not the rule. Also important to say. I think I'm rambling. Next point. It's kind of an addiction, this thing. This can turn into an addiction, that you're always thinking about the next video. Like you do this project and then you start thinking immediately about the next, because you hit upload already. This one is done. Especially if you like to work, if you are kind of a workaholic almost or totally. It is an addiction. And breaking free of that is also kind of liberating. Even though I miss these videos, I miss making these videos, I miss uploading these videos, I miss talking to you guys. It's very difficult to find a healthy balance with that. And if you find yourself that you are not having a healthy balance with your videos, then that could be a positive. That has been a positive for me. Yeah, you don't owe the internet your presence. You really don't. You don't have to upload all the time. You can even get on people's nerves if you upload too much. And if you don't, it's also okay, I think. Then you can only post about the things that you want. But that's kind of there are, I don't want to name specific channels, but there are channels that just post every day and ramble around about camera gear, which just get on my nerves, because they are saying nothing consistently every single day or multiple times a day. They just upload for videos every day and say nothing consistently. Not everyone can do that. That's a skill. But I hope that made sense. That brings me to what will happen in the future with this channel. I will be uploading whenever I think I have something important to say. I will be uploading whenever I find something beautiful. Whenever I do a trip and go somewhere, I'll be filming that, try to put a beautiful film together. Whenever I'm working on a project that I want to share the behind the scenes with you guys, I will do that. I think I said what I had to say. Thank you very much for watching. Share your thoughts down below on which phase of your life you're at right now, and if you are trying to decide to start with YouTube or not, or if you've already started, and how it has been for you, and what do you think about these points that I listed. So yeah, take care. Good luck with whatever you're doing right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.